How's it, Oaks? Welcome back to the Fight Scene YouTube channel, and we have got some things to talk about yet again. MMA, UFC, whatever. It is just the best sport to watch and just be involved in around the world because there's always shit going down. There's always someone trash talking someone else. There's always a highlight reel happening somewhere. There's always some new prospect. There's some new drama. It's like a reality show, and it is fantastic. I do love it. I do froth for it. I hope you froth for it as well. But without further ado, let's talk about this first, because this is the most interesting. Joaquin Buckley has gone for Adesanya, and my goodness, he 10-8'd the shit out of him. So, Buckley, I think it was on his podcast, I'm not sure, but he posted it on Instagram. He basically just called Izzy out, saying, "Yeah, like, you little bitch using your platform to tune me. I forgot you Chinese, though. You're not really African. The real African that's holding that spot is DDP." So, let's just say, I was already a fan of Buckley. I did pick him to beat Usman. I'm an even bigger fan now. Anyone that supports DDP, I support. It's simple as. And also, I love the Adesanya hate. So, Buckley, I'm even more of a fan now than I already was, and I'm sure there's a couple South Africans out there that'll feel the same. But yeah, crazy scenes. If you haven't seen the clip, I'm not going to show it here, so you can go have a look on Joaquin Buckley's Instagram, or I'm sure a lot of Instagram pages will be posting it today. But yeah, pretty epic stuff, pretty funny. I don't know if they'll actually fight. Obviously, Buckley's back down at welterweight, where he's had a lot more success, so don't see him going up to middleweight to fight Adesanya anytime soon. Yeah, and I'm sure Izzy is going to be fighting someone soon in middleweight that keeps trying to bounce back, and it doesn't work. Shame. Anyways, on to the next topic, Oaks. The UFC is disrespecting one of their most loyal athletes, greatest athletes ever. Dustin Poirier is getting the shittest UFC 318 hometown Louisiana card ever. Dude, they are disrespecting our boy. I don't know how you feel, but I love Dustin. Basically, the fighter that got me into the sport. So I'm a little bit pissed off that they're messing with my boy like this. But so listen to this card. You've got Max Holloway and Poirier headlining it. Okay. You've got Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen. What is that, dude? What is that? I don't know if that's going to be the co-main or what. But Marvin Vettori versus Brendan Allen, dude. As a co-main. You're kidding me. Who wants to see that? Okay. And then it doesn't even gradually go. It kind of goes from here to here to here. Okay. Neil Magny, Gunnar Nelson. Adam Fugit, Islam Dulatov. Ikram Alaskarov versus Bruno Ferreira. Not bad. Jimmy Crute. Kyler Phillips, Vinicius Oliveira. A banger fight that is so early on. And then you've got Gauthier versus Valentin. Where are the big fights? Are they getting announced? You've got Paulo Costa versus Nikita Krylov that's just been added to this card now. Gives it a bit more beef, a bit more juice. Okay. Oh, I sound like MMA guru going, okay. But, bro, you surely got to give this Oak a better card to fight on as his retirement card. Like, it is just, yeah, it's disrespectful. And then, so I actually did watch MMA Guru's video this morning. You should watch it. It's a banger. But he talks about how the UFC is like pumping money into Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia cards and stuff. Okay. And it is literally such facts, bro. Whittaker versus Derrida in Abu Dhabi is an insane card, dude. They've got Shara Bullet versus Marc-Andre Barrio. They've got Krylov versus Bogdan Guskov. Almabayev, Ibo Aslan. I don't know where the other fights are. They just announced them. They're not on here yet, though. But Bryce Mitchell got added against Saeed Nurmagomedov. Petr Yan versus Marcus McGee. And now Evloev versus Aaron Pico. So, all of a sudden, Abu Dhabi Fight Night has got an insane card, a better card than 318 in Louisiana. But yeah, it's just a little bit mind-blowing, I won't lie. After everything Dustin has given to the UFC, bro, he's been there for so many years. He's put on some of the greatest fights ever. Like, It's just a little bit crazy that Dana doesn't give a shit about his card and is instead pumping money into UFC Abu Dhabi. And then you look at UFC 317, which is next week, I'm pretty sure, the 29th of July. 10 days. Topuria Charles, Pantoja Kara France, Brandon Royval, Josh Van, Dariush Moicano. Good main card. Pretty good main card. Lost Paulo Costa Kopilov, of course. Okay. Prelims. Hermanson Gregory Rodriguez. Arujo Tracy Cortez. Taffa versus Dinez or whatever. Jonta Dinez. And they just added Peyton Talbot versus some other oak. Dude, it's got 2 early prelims, 2 prelims at the moment. This is International Fight Week card. This should be like stacked top to bottom. But they barely have a full list of fights and it's in 10 days. Why? Who knows? And then after that, Derek Lewis versus Taleson Texiera. Yeah, Oaks, I don't know. It's just, yeah. It seems like a lot of effort goes into all these Abu Dhabi cards. The Abu Dhabi cards always have banging fights. And the nice thing about the Abu Dhabi cards, I will admit, is that it's a nice time to watch it because it's usually on Saturday night. But the UFC 317, UFC 318, those cards should have a lot more weight to them. Even 319, I'm looking at now. Drickus versus Hamzat, Cannonier versus MVP. And then Mearshot versus Olejniczak, Michael Olejniczak. And then Barboza versus Closer, King Green versus Diego Ferreira, Silva versus Aldridge. I'm pretty sure they added a few others. Oh yeah, Brian Battle versus... Oh, here's the ones they added actually. Brian Battle versus Nursultan Raziboyev, Elliot Asakura, Hooper, Alex Hernandez. Okay, I won't lie. UFC 319 definitely has some fights I'm excited to watch. But it is also interesting. Like Tim Elliott coming back from a long layover against Kai Asakura. Could be a banger. Brian Battle versus Raziboyev I'm keen for though because I fuck with Brian Battle. I think he's cool. I think he's funny. So I am keen for that one. But again, it could be a better card. Like Bobby Green, Barboza, Mearshot, like on the main card. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. That's just something. It feels like Oaks are pissed off with the UFC this year. They're just not finding it as... Oaks feel like Dana is not invested as much as he used to be, which is a fair assumption, I'd say. But who knows what's going on behind the scenes, I guess, at the end of the day. He's running a big business. Tough to handle everything, make everyone happy. But yeah, I don't know. I do think this has been... It's tough to say the worst, but it definitely hasn't been the best year of fights in the last few years. It has been the worst year of fights in recent years. 2024, I think, was absolutely like insane. But look, there's 6 months to go. A big turnaround to end the year off 6 months could save it. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? People remember how the year finishes, not necessarily how it starts. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's just me complaining a bit, as is sort of the theme with MMA fans. I have to join. If you can't beat him, join. So yeah, Oaks, I am stoked for the fights coming up though. We've still got some cool numbered cards. 319 August Drickus. Come on, I can't wait. I'm counting down the days. Okay. Anyways, as always, Oaks, thank you so much for watching. Thank you always for the support. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, a comment, something like that. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll check you in the next one.